any chance we could see a cameo from her during the performance?
Talk to Taylor this week.
When's the wedding? Because I've just got to book my fares.
Yes.
You really think I was going to come up with that?
Well, at least we can say there is one now.
Travis Kelce may be singing praises of Taylor's special homemade Pop-Tarts elsewhere, yet at the moment, NFL has Travis on a strict no-Taylor diet, and Travis surely ain't feeling great about it. But Channing Tatum is coming to Taylor's rescue, complimenting her on her culinary prowess in this never-before-seen cut. On to the rough and rocky. Our sources tell us Taylor has found Blake Lively's replacement in Brittany Mahomes, who will now be accompanying her at the Super Bowl, amid Taylor's attempts to stray clear of the It Ends With Us drama. And Blake is understandably pissed. Don't miss out the last segment, where we have for you the full scoop on the upcoming celebrity attendance at the Super Bowl and how things are looking for TAYVIS. Let's dive right in. Anti-Taylor diet. Taylor Swift might be there to cheer on Travis at the Super Bowl, but she won't be whipping up the meals fueling his game-time performance. That job belongs to his personal chef, Kumar Ferguson. Travis is defying the odds for a tight end in his 30s, playing at an elite level that only 2 others have managed at his age. He's racking up impressive numbers, with over 867 yards this season alone, and when asked how he does it, Kelce credits his diet. "Man, I don't know how I beat it. I guess it's my nutrition. Shout out to Ku Eats Fresh, my man Kumar Ferguson. Whatever he's feeding me is keeping me young," Kelce has claimed. This partnership goes way back. Kelce and Ferguson grew up together in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, and in 2016, Kelce brought his childhood friend on board as his private chef. Ferguson has honed his cooking skills on the road as a truck driver, sampling local cuisines from all over the country. Now, he has a loft in Kansas City and spends his days at Kelce's home prepping meals, stocking the fridge, and hanging out with his old pal. "We kick it all day," Ferguson says, even delivering Kelce lunch at practices.
Let's go! Made unbelievable pizzas, but the people in charge
hated it.
Yeah, they didn't like it.
We gotta do this when you eat the pizza. The Kelce roll.
Ferguson isn't just a private chef, though. He's also the founder of Ku Eats Fresh, a recipe subscription service, and Zoom Chef, which connects pro athletes with top-tier chefs. But how does he fuel a 6'5" elite athlete like Kelce? Well, it all starts with oatmeal and fresh fruit in the mornings, but the real key is meat. Lots of it. Everything about Travis's diet is intentional, Ferguson says. Everything is for fuel, for comfort, hydration, nutrition. There is purpose behind every dish. On game and practice days, Travis can burn up to 4,000 calories, and before every game there's one essential dish, French toast. "On game day you want to carb up, so I have the energy I need for the game," Kelce told Men's Journal. "I'm big on French toast. Always eat that at the team's pregame meal." As for Taylor, she might not be cooking game day meals, but she does bake for her loved ones. Kelce once revealed in a press conference that his girlfriend makes a Slayer Pop-Tart and cinnamon roll. Maybe those will help fuel him in the future too. Taylor's culinary magic. But while Taylor won't be fueling Travis's energy for the game, Taylor is not just a global music icon, but also a master chef in her own right, according to her friends. Channing Tatum recently revealed that Taylor can whip up a top-tier Italian meal on the fly. Travis Kelce, her boyfriend, also raves about her cooking, saying her homemade Pop-Tarts are unbelievable. However, not everyone is sold on her culinary skills. CBS Mornings host Tony Dokupel jokingly questioned if she just unwrapped Pop-Tarts and called them homemade.
My end of the bargain, right? I mean, if she's out here being the superstar she is and never taking no for an answer, breakfast guy, man, her Pop-Tarts are unbelievable, man. Homemade Pop-Tarts. Unbelievable. We love to manifest things, for sure. It definitely, for me not being able to be here supporting her during those weeks, it made me feel like I was there. So I don't know her to have the fandom.
His co-hosts weren't having it, calling him out for being a hater. Meanwhile, Taylor and Travis's relationship is generating a lot of buzz, especially as Super Bowl 59 approaches. Fans are hoping for a major moment during the game, like Travis proposing to Taylor during halftime. When asked if he'd pop the question, Kelce's response left fans wondering if this could be the most romantic Super Bowl ever.
But she can. She bakes all sorts of stuff.
No shot.
She's
no shot.
Why are you such a hater?
Yeah, I know what goes on. You can't.
Brittany Mahomes as replacement. Moving on to some scandalous talk, Taylor and Brittany Mahomes are reportedly teaming up to throw a pre-Super Bowl party for the wives and girlfriends of Chiefs players. The bash will be an exclusive affair ahead of Sunday's big game, and it looks like it'll be a blast. Swift, known as the unofficial queen of the group, and Mahomes, her right-hand woman, are taking charge of the party planning. This news comes amidst some drama involving Blake Lively, who was apparently snubbed by Swift for a spot in her suite for the game. Sources say Taylor feels used by Lively after being dragged into a messy legal battle between her and actor Justin Baldoni.
After I gave birth, he was like, oh my gosh, if I lost you and I, went to the park with our 3 kids, think of the ladies I can list. And I was like, oh really? Because I just have one on my list.
That she too has her dragons, Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. I'm so lucky that I have them as great storytellers to help me rewrite the script. They are powerful advocates for her.
The hatred on both sides is so intense, it makes you wonder if there was like a deep attraction. These two are like in it. They are in it. I think it's extremely strange. I want to know more about the presence of Taylor Swift.
Meanwhile, Brittany Mahomes, who just gave birth to her 3rd child, arrived in New Orleans on Friday and made sure her kids were having a blast at the aquarium before the Super Bowl chaos began. Sources close to the situation say Taylor and Brittany are keen to get the Wags together to celebrate and bond before the game. As for when Taylor will actually get to New Orleans, it's still a bit of a mystery, but she's definitely showing up to cheer on Travis. On the flip side, it seems Lively won't be attending the game with her, as Taylor reportedly wants nothing to do with the ongoing court drama involving Lively and Baldoni. Last year, Lively was all in, cheering on the Chiefs in a VIP suite during their Super Bowl win against the 49ers. But this season, things seem to be a bit more complicated, with some whispers about a rift between Swift and Mahomes after Brittany's public support for President Trump during the election.
That's awesome. It's a great honor. I think, no matter who the president is.
I actually like Mrs. Mahomes much better, if you want to know the truth.
President Trump literally doing what no president has ever done before, like attending the Super Bowl. One person happy to see President Trump at the big game at the Super Bowl, Mr. Taylor Swift.
However, despite their political differences, they've clearly set those aside in favor of supporting the Chiefs as they face the Eagles. In fact, even Trump has jumped on the Chiefs bandwagon, calling Travis the best tight end in the history of the game.
Travis Kelce was asked how he feels about the sitting president who publicly trashed his girlfriend by the by. Taylor Swift fans apparently are not happy about that answer.
That's awesome. It's a great honor. No matter who the president is, it's the biggest game of my life, and having the president there, it's the best country in the world, so it'd be pretty cool.
Should he have defended her, or was he...
If Kelce and the Chiefs manage to snag a victory on Sunday, they'll make NFL history with 3 straight Super Bowl titles. And if they do, Kelce and Mahomes are already planning a huge celebration, reportedly dropping nearly $200K on champagne and $11K on cigars for the team. Plus, there's talk of luxury Rolex watches and a Caribbean getaway for everyone if they win. Talk about going all out.
Said he came in my trailer while I was breastfeeding. Well, then he produced the text messages showing her saying, I'm breastfeeding, come on over. Saying this is all retaliatory. All of his leaks to the media are retaliatory. She wants a complete gag order. Now he needs to be shut down to protect her. This is very unfair to poor Blake.
The big show. Super Bowl 59 is nearly here, and the fans are buzzing as the Chiefs take on the Eagles at the Superdome in New Orleans. This marks the second time in 3 years these teams have fought for the NFL championship, and it's bound to be a showdown. In a first for the big game, President Donald Trump will attend, making history as the first sitting president at a Super Bowl. The game will be packed with everything you'd expect from the ultimate American spectacle: football, epic ads, a killer halftime show with Kendrick Lamar, and of course a ton of celebrity sightings. Speaking of celebs, here's who you can expect to see this Sunday when the game airs at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Swifties, get ready. Taylor will be back in the stadium, cheering on her boyfriend for the 2nd year in a row. Last year, she was joined by her girl gang, including Ice Spice, Blake Lively, Ashley Avignon, and Lana Del Rey. Taylor rocked a black corset top with jeans that had rhinestone cutouts, while Lively went for Adidas track pants and a crop tank. Ice Spice was serving looks in a black Balenciaga dress. Swift also made a show-stopping appearance at the Grammys last week in a custom Vivienne Westwood mini dress, subtly hinting at Kelce with a T-charm on her thigh. But Swift won't be the only one grabbing attention. Trump's presence is already a big talking point, especially considering some of his past comments about Taylor. Despite that, Kelce told reporters he was excited to have the president there for such a major game. It's the best country in the world, so it'd be pretty cool, Kelce said. Also attending will be Jill Biden, a longtime Eagles fan who will be there with her grandson Hunter. but no President Joe Biden this time around. As for other celebs, expect to see Beyoncé, Gwen Stefani, Blake Shelton, and Russell Wilson in the stands. Some of the Kar-Jenners will also be there, along with the Biebers, Lala, Anthony, Ciara, and more. Eagles fans are out in full force with big names like Will Smith, Bradley Cooper, Kevin Hart, and Pink showing up to cheer on the Birds. Other Philly loyalists include Tina Fey, Lil Uzi Vert, and Sylvester Stallone. Plus, we might spot It's Always Sunny stars Rob McElhenney and Danny DeVito, along with Kelly Ripa. On the Chiefs side, it's an all-star lineup of Kansas City supporters, including Brad Pitt, Paul Rudd, Jason Sudeikis, and Miranda Lambert. Don't forget about Heidi Gardner, Henry Cavill, and Rob Riggle. With these celebs in the mix, it's sure to be a game for the history books. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.